Morgue chat, children. Another Sunday. File of shit you need to know. We're doing this from my personal library because we're going to put a little thought into it today. Alright, children? Alright. This Morgue chat came about because I was asking people this week. I was asking them a specific question about morality, right or wrong, good and evil, reality versus truth. And what I was asking is, how evil are you? Give me a percentage. I was asking people for percentages. Some people said I'm 60%, 40%. You know, 60% good, 40% evil. Some people said 80-20. All depending. Now, we claim to speak truth through the logic and common sense given. That would be the facts, right? Alright, I need a lighter. Now, but truth is relative to outside things, as is reality. So, what is reality? Well, that depends on whose reality, huh? And your truth is governed by your reality and your perception of this. Now, therefore, the same must be said of good and evil and right and wrong. Now, of this, there's only said to be a representation of a societal majority, their perception of this. Now, this would only depend, if that was the truth, upon the fact that everyone in society was indeed polled on their views of this, aka their perceptions of this. Therefore, good might not be so good and evil might not be so evil. Let's get into this. Alright? If we were speaking of good and evil, right and wrong, we might as well speak about the system that pertains to that. That's our law system. Now, if there are any facts or truth in this professed philosophy, then law should not be based upon a blanket policy for all. Cases should be independently prosecuted, not only based on their merit, but based upon the perception of the alleged offense by the individuals directly affected by it. You following me here? Okay, if not, let's get Charles Bronson on your ass. Vigilantism. You know, an evil done on the side of good. Killing a rapist. Killing... The world doesn't like killing, okay? And the world doesn't like rapists. Killing is bad. A fact or a perception. Raping is bad. A fact or a perception. I'll show you why. Is killing worse than raping? Is raping worse than killing? It all depends, even the raping. Alright, because we were also talking about what is it if we wanted to clean up the rape in New York and we sent out huge bodybuilding big fags to go rape rapists? Okay, how's that for some reality? But, you know, without even the big, huge gay rapists, each case needs to be evaluated on the fact and the majority's conception of that. So I don't only not find the raping of rapists to be evil or wrong, I don't find the killing of them to be evil or wrong. Now, that in fact, I changed my views on killing and raping, your perception may be subconsciously modified to justify your own righteousness in a given matter. That's fucked up, huh? So reality ain't reality, maybe, huh? Okay, now, so your reality based upon your truth, based upon your perception, can be altered based upon the individual characteristics of the scenario at hand. Raping rapists is good, killing killers is good, but raping is bad and killing is bad. But why were they killing and why were they raping? It's a vicious circle. Now, I had a discussion with a student of an international baccalaureate school. And that turned into the best debate that I've had in a long time, yes, with a 14-year-old student. In this, it was abundantly clear that we perceived different realities about the same situation. And we both presented logical facts based on science and academic knowledge in which we both agreed upon, yet the underlying truth of the scenario was completely different for each of us. But my truth was louder and stronger, therefore she retreated angrily, damning my perceived logic. That and my apparent contempt for the coddling and welfare of my fellow human beings. Now we'll get into that. Alright, you had enough philosophy? Well, this debate was over the disbursement of American prosperity through the welfare program that the government likes to call foreign aid. Now, I am running for president in 2012. I put my hat in the ring a year ago. Now, if you want to see my capabilities, go back and watch the first 4 minutes of this damn thing and see how I worked that around where you're still going, what? Did he say anything to me? Alright. Well, I do have a policy on foreign aid, I told this young individual. There is no more. Sorry, the grain train stops in Louisville. I was then reminded that if not for our foreign aid, hundreds of countries would be plunged into starvation and disease. These are the facts that she gave me, based upon her reality. I perceived the fact to equal 100 countries that have to get off their asses and work towards building their third world rat holes, or taking the despotic governments that refuse to do that very thing with the billions in foreign aid that they receive and put their heads on stakes. If you do neither one of these, fuck you anyway. We handed out billions to foreign governments that have been stable for 50 years and refuse to feed their own people or improve their agricultural infrastructure with it so that they could feed their own people. Now, even in a mildly decent government, despotic as it may be, only 20% of this is actually going to get to the people. So, what I'm saying is I guess maybe you only need 20% of it, huh? Well, that's too bad, because you deserve none, and that's what you're going to get from us. Okay? Okay. See that? I just eliminated $50 billion from the budget. $50 billion, just like that. It's freaking easy. Alright, watch this. Bye-bye, NASA. Bye. You got your damn space car down? Well, good. Put it in the garage and get out the bocce balls, because you're on vacation. And put a big padlock on that garage, because I hear that huge hunk of metal is worth a fucking fortune, and we might need the scrap money soon. Alright, there you go. That's $64 billion. I just saved over $100 fucking billion for our government. Tell me how this is so damned hard, please. Because I could do it all day. Not proud or tired. I could do it some more because it's easy. Alright, now Congress has a fucked up reality because they have a diluted perception of a truth that the majority of society actually differs from. That's not our truth. Now the time has come to accept real reality, therefore logic dictates that it's time to be an asshole to fix this. And the truth is that I am very good at doing just that thing. Or am I? And I'm running for president? Or am I? And that's more chat for this week. Or is it?